is so exciting. It is Christina K joined with Ava Max. Hi, hon.
Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Good, just, chilling in my living room.
That's your living room?
Yes.
That's so cool. So do you just have like a mic set up in your living room at all times?
Oh yeah, I just woke up like this. No, I did not.
I
I had
totally
someone incredible come in from Atlanta Crackers and bring me my setup because I did not have any of this setup.
That's amazing. I want someone from Atlanta to come to my living room and set it up. We were just geeking out over microphones together.
I'm not good with technology. I mean,
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I can relate. I'm loving the hair, Ava. You're giving me like aerial vibes in the best possible way.
thank you. Now I need to not be afraid of the ocean as much.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a beach girl at all. So thanks for joining me today. I'm so excited to talk about your new music. But first, I wanted to play a rapid fire question game that I'm calling Ava to the Max, where we find out a little bit more about you. So the first thing I want to know is, what was the last TV show or movie that you saw?
The Ultimatum.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yes.
I love that. I feel like lately I've been getting a lot of the same, so I dig that.
It's crazy.
You've lived in a bunch of different states. Do you have like a favorite? Is there one that maybe you missed or maybe you really enjoy being at?
Honestly, LA.
Yeah.
LA is my favorite. Every time I travel, I always miss coming back to LA. Like LA is my home now. I've been here for 10, 11 years. So I love
Plus
it.
the weather is fantastic.
The weather and just the hikes. I love hiking. I've gotten into hiking lately.
Like going to Griffith and all that. I love that.
We used to do Griffith. Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
It's just so fun. Although the last time I was there, I saw a snake. So it's going to be like a minute.
No more Griffith.
It's going to be a minute before I go back there. What was the first concert you ever went to?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I know I had to think about that too.
Let me just say the first concert that was impactful was Beyonce.
Oh, the Queen.
Yeah, at the Staples Center. That was my favorite because I remember just I was just staring at her with my mouth wide open. My mom had to remind me hey, you're drooling. I'm like, oh my God. My mom was like, just chill. And I'm like, Mom, but I can't chill. I'm not okay. I was shaking because I had sung her songs for so long.
Do you ever think that there are girls that are going to your show that are doing the same thing? Because I'm sure there's a ton.
That's wild. That's just weird to think about because I'm just I feel like I'm just this little whatever, you know what I mean? Beyonce compared to Beyonce. Beyonce is
yeah, but Beyonce didn't just wake up being Beyonce, it took her a minute.
Oh, I'm just let's just say Beyonce is everything.
Beyonce is everything. So you're a songwriter. What is a line in one of your songs that really sticks out? Do you have a favorite or just one that, is just close to your heart?
Ooh, no damsel in distress don't need to save me.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite lines. I've said this before, and it's because I feel like every time someone sees I'm short, I'm 5'2", and I'm a girl, obviously. And, every time I guess a guy sees a girl that needs help, they're like, let me help you with that. Let me do this. I'm like, no, I want to do it myself. I'm no damsel in distress. You don't need to save me. Chill, just chill. I can do these things myself. You don't need to keep checking up on what I'm doing, especially growing up, all over the place. And I just got that from everywhere I was. Everybody felt oh, you're a woman. You need extra help. It's no, we can do it all.
Yeah. I love that you stand for female empowerment. That's something that I admire so much about you. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay. So Harry Styles recently brought out Shania Twain at Coachella. So I was thinking, I know, a moment I never knew I needed. Let's say you're performing at Coachella. You can bring out anybody on stage with you. Who are you bringing out?
Anyone.
You can know them. You don't have to know them.
Took a good one. He took a good one. Shania Twain was insane. Yeah. But and then Lotto, is she bringing out Mariah Carey now on stage too? That's so cool. That was gonna be my pick. But let me say Celine Dion. I love Celine Dion.
She's my ultimate Celine Dion. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to be front row for that. I will be right there fangirling hard over both of you. So I'm a bit of a Disney nerd. I'm obsessed with Disney. Is there a Disney song or movie that happens to be your favorite?
I've always liked I don't know, there's something about Cinderella. Like, I don't know. I like all of them, but Cinderella in like, making her own dress and like, I just love that she was so independent.
Yeah. I'm manifesting in the universe for you because I can totally tell by your personality and the sound of your voice that you would be a great voice for a Disney character. You can do the
Oh, that'd be fun.
music. Like, let's manifest that because I would
Hey,
be.
it's not this lifetime, another lifetime.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. And then last question, what upcoming song are you most excited for people to hear from you?
Maybe You're the Problem, the first record off my second album. So I'm really, really excited about this record.
I
It sets
love
the
that.
tone.
Oh, does it set the tone for the upcoming album?
Mhm.
Is it like a more, would you say like more personal album?
It's gonna make you cry, dance at the same time, and it definitely is. It's very personal.
Is it harder for you to write like a personal song because you want to do it justice or like it's
No,
closer to your
this just
heart?
came. Everyone's been asking me this, but it just came out of nowhere. Like the emotions, like they've been building up. They were building up last year, and then I was in the studio, and it just like I started yelling it. I'm like, maybe you're the problem. I'm not the problem. I had an epiphany.
Yeah, I love that. There are so many guys that I want to play that song for from my past.
Oh, me too.
I just want to be like that moment from Say Anything with the boombox, but in a non-romantic way.
Exactly. Like you suck
Yeah.
and you just need to leave me alone.
I love that. So it's out now, and I have to be honest, the first time I heard it, I knew it was a bop because you're like the queen of bops, but it gave me like a little bit of Avril Lavigne vibes.
I love that. I listened to her Skater Boy growing up,
Yes. That I actually broke one of her CDs. I listened to it so much.
Love.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's another thing. Like maybe there's someone out there, if they're still playing CDs, that will do that with your upcoming album too.
That's wild to think about. But I'm just grateful that people still are listening to my music, especially during the crazy pandemic we just had.
Well, it's weird too, because your first album came out during the pandemic, right?
Yes. And again, like I'm again so surprised people even like listen to it during such a crazy time. So I'm just grateful I'm still here talking with you and making music and sharing it with everybody. So
Well, it's rare that there's a song that has staying power because I feel like the attention span in the world is very, very short these days. But a song like Kings and Queens, it's still here. I mean, I got in my car this morning. It was the first thing I heard on the radio. I was like, it's going to be a good day. Like, you're
one
not.
of my favorites. I love Kings and Queens is like it could just be my favorite song I've ever written. Like that one's like I love performing it. It's just such a strong record. Very happy that it did what it did.
And like then we had Sweet But Psycho, which is totally my theme song. I feel like.
Oh, the baby, the baby that made it all open all the doors.
I had a listener tell me once that she feels like I'm probably a little sweet but psycho, and I was like, "Thank you, maybe." I don't know how to take that, but it's a hit song, so sure.
Oh my
God. So this upcoming album, what else can you tell us about it?
It's everything I went through in the last year. It's something I never thought I'd ever go through and write about. I didn't think I was going to write about my personal life. I don't ever share my personal life. It's not something I like to do. I'm a very private person. So the fact that I'm releasing a song called Maybe You're the Problem about a specific person in my life is really difficult for me. But I just felt like it was necessary, that was honest. I want to be honest with my fans, and I don't want to hold anything back, especially, coming back new era. Like I want to give it all to you guys.
I love that. Well, it's probably also very therapeutic to get it out there. I'm sure like writing it and singing it in the studio, but now for the world to hear it's got to be. Is it more therapeutic or nerve-wracking?
It's just so real. It's more real than anything I've ever released because it happened to me last year. It's a specific point in my life where I was just like, I had enough, and these words just spilled out of me. And it's the most honest I've ever been. Yeah.
Now, does the person know the song's about them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna pry because I know what it's like to go through something personal like
Sadly, he does.
he does.
I warned him though. I gave him a warning.
Well, that was nice. I feel like most people don't do that anymore, and they hear it for like the first time on the radio. Like, wait a minute.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
You're such a sweetheart. I love that. You're just sweet. No psycho. You're just sweet.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's happy about it.
But you warned him. I'm sure you're not happy about the way he treated you. So, karma.
I have nothing to say about that.
I'm with you, girl. I feel that. Do we know when the new album's coming out?
It's for sure coming out this year if that helps, but I know it might not help.
Oh no, I get it. I feel like the first song was released at the perfect time because it gives me summer vibes. Like I see myself in the car with the windows down, driving, maybe singing a little too loud, louder than I should. Can we get a hint about a follow-up single after that?
I can't say much, but ... is all I can say.
Those 3 dots you get at the bottom of the text message. Ava Max, it is so good to talk to you. I am such a fan of yours, like both, you as a person and as the artist. And I know I'm not the only one. So thank you so much for chatting with me. I cannot wait to hear more songs. I'm loving Maybe You're the Problem. And yeah, I can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you for always supporting me. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate it.